Okay, here we go. Your video thing, you gonna, like, show anything? Heroes, unite! Okay, yeah. First, before we get started, I'm gonna move the keyboard here. And I thought I'd clarify. I was gonna show this in the last video, but I didn't remember. As you can see here and here, the missile launchers can still be usable. But they come out at an angle, as you see. Okay, sorry about that, guys. Something is going on with the camera. It keeps turning off without me wanting it to. And yeah. And these are what the missiles look like. And okay, that's gonna make the camera turn off again. Yeah, I don't know if you can see, but I have a specific pattern. It looks like zigzags in part, and then on the other side it just is a straight line. Stupid camera thing. That is so gonna get annoying so quickly. Well. Just reload the missiles, and Primus can go over here. Now this is going to be a bit different. As you can see, I got a box right here. Now, this is the Transformer Dirt Boss. I'm going to show the whole thing open, start to finish. Transformer, all of it. Just came in today. I was planning on doing it right when it came in, but I was going through a few things mentally, just not feeling fully up to it, and then as soon as I got back here, I had some private matters to attend to. I guess you could call it business matters. I'm not really sure the proper terminology in this case, but fact is something I need to take care of and address, and then I need to put off. Think of that what you will. Anywho, if you're wondering why the tape, all that stuff that's taped over has some personal info on it. So, yeah. Now, just so you know, I'm using clippers to open it. Only reason is because of that little thing right there. It's supposed to be used to go under nails, but I found it makes a pretty good package opener too, if you know what you're doing. Honestly, I constantly have my papa, my mom, my grandparents, or my granny, and all those who witnessed this constantly telling me, be careful, blah, 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 be careful. And it's like, yeah. I mean, I understand to be careful, so obviously. Most people would use scissors and whatnot, but I have learned from my own experience that sometimes scissors, you can't exactly get the job done because well, you can't exactly always snip while holding the box secure. It's kind of a difficult thing to do. And I hope this works out fine and okay. Now, here we go. Packaged it with newspaper and yep. There we go. Oh, and to clarify, apparently this was the person who sold this, it was a reused box. I mean, case in point, keep refrigerated. Why would you keep a Transformer refrigerated? Well, I mean, if you wanted to be weird about it, I guess you could, but outside of random weird hobby habit thingy, I don't know. But over here, it looks like it was for ham and steak and something else, I don't know. But, each their own. Fact is, I'm glad I got it. Okay. I do not know what to think about this. Yeah, well, that's awkward. But, yeah, anyways, this was the only available one on the web that I could find that's still in the box. So this is what he looks like in the box, and according to the bio, a wild outlaw, rugged villain on the rough backwaters of the Speed Planet, aka Velocitron, for those of you who are familiar with the franchise. Those who are fooled by the sheer size of Dirt Boss. Those who are fooled by the sheer size of Dirt Boss into thinking he's slow are soon left choking on his exhaust. He lives to pound his opponents into the dust and leave them spinning their wheels. That's fine if he decides to leave the wheels attached. Hotshot is certain to learn some tough lessons from him. His strength is 7.5, intelligence is 6, speed is 7, endurance 8, rank 5, courage 8, fire blast 6.5, and skill 6. And as you can see, disguise mode of a Velocitronian monster truck. Now, the Cyber Planet key details say, as one of the citizens of Speed Planet, Dirt Boss is known for two things, and two things only. One is being the meanest, rudest, and crankiest driver on the road, and the other is that he loves to drive, and oh yeah, drive some more. It's hard to believe, but like most folks on Speed Planet, Dirt Boss loves to stay in vehicle mode. Why walk when you can drive? But watch out, if you cross Dirt Boss on the road, watch your taillights. Well, yeah. Alright, now to open him. Or open his box, rather. If I can get my nail under. There we go. Stupid. The camera hates Dirt Boss, apparently. Oh. Despite him being a Decepticon, on the show he went from Decepticon to Autobot. He used to have a massive grudge against Override. That's another Speed Planet poster, I think. Whoa. Wait a minute, I think that's the Planet Earth one. I'll check that in just a sec. Scoot you out there. But yeah, this is now what his boss looks like without him. But yeah, Dirt Boss went from being a Decepticon to an Autobot. Proof that even the toughest of criminals can become good. And when compared to Christianity, very helpful. But yeah. Now, let's see here. Okay. I don't even know if it's showing up, but that wasn't twisted tight enough. Or at all, rather. And this other thing was twisted maybe a bit too much. And snip. Oh. Yep. That's that. Okay, what in the name of heroism? No. Let's see here. I don't know if you guys could see that because it took a lot of focus, as I wanted to make sure everything was all hunky-dory. And yeah, this guy is the Lux class. Oop. Let's see if he rolls better on the bed. Yeah. He rolls pretty well. There we go. Whoa, this one actually is Planet Earth. Yeah. Normally I'd go and get scissors, but let's see if... That completely failed. What in the name of... Oh dang! Apparently I'm an idiot. I opened the wrong end. Well, semi-open. Okay, let's see what it actually says. Camera. Oh, okay, it's working. As landmine clears away the debris from a rocky avalanche, the Decepticon Thundercracker spots him from high above and swoops down to attack. Kobe, Bud, and Lori team up with the Minicons Jolt, Reverb, and 6-Speed to help the Autobots learn more about Earth in their quest to uncover the Cyber Planet Key. Optimus Prime, Jetfire, Vector Prime, and Scattershot ponder their next step in the race to find the Earth's Planet Key. With their home world under threat by the supergiant black hole left by the destruction of Unicron, the Transformers have secretly moved their base of operation to Earth. with the help of Vector Prime and a few humans that have discovered their presence, the Autobots must race against time and battle Megatron and his new army of Decepticons to recover the planet keys, ancient artifacts missing for eons. What few realize is that the little planet called Earth has played a vital role in the history of Cybertron for millions of years. And here it's talking about Evac, the guardian of it, which says, Evac loves flying on Earth almost as much as he loves soaring over the epic skylines of Cybertron. He's been high on Earth since guardianship of the planet key was passed to him millions of years ago. He feels a keen affection for the people of Earth, whose history he has observed from its very beginnings. It frustrates him that the Transformers must keep their presence on Earth a secret because he recognizes the potential value of the humans as allies. Courageous, determined, and gentle, Evac avoids fighting when he can, but if forced into combat, he can be a very tough opponent. He is dedicated to the protection of other life in all its forms. And yeah, Evac's a rescue copter. Though on the show, they showed him having a multitude of other forms in the past, they never specified exactly which forms, though. Oh, wow. I don't even know if... I didn't even look at the pictures. Okay, apparently machine guns. Well, that one I got a pretty good look at. And then, yeah. I don't know if it's showing up clearly, but that guy in the back is Jetfire. You should be able to recognize the rest from my videos. And it looks like that is the, as I call it, the key of leadership, due to its similarity to the matrix of leadership. And this is all the stuff here. By the way, this Starscream is not the one I have. Completely different one. That's the Supreme class one. Come on, you stupid cord. Go back around there. And then that's... yeah, I'm pretty sure you can recognize that guy. He is... Brush Guard. And there's a reason for the similar appearance to Overhaul, but I will get to that later whenever I do a toy review on him. So that's something to look forward to. And now let's get this quote-unquote transformed back. I was about to say that anyways by accident, so thought I might as well turn it into a kind of joke thing. What in the name of... Okay, seriously, I don't even know how that was folded. And now, what y'all are probably all here for. and you should be able to see all that. Now, I've never transformed a dude, so yeah, I'll try my best to show this to you as I transform them. So, and I mean not the actual things on the instruction sheet. Ah, now it's working. And as you can see, two different functionalities in both the modes. And he has the Speed Planet key, which you have already seen when I did that review of Hot Shot. And I guess that means that in this mode, now let's see how well he rolls like this. Now, let's see if I can maybe do that a bit better. Okay, and I'll have to fix that later. Anywho, there. Well, that's that. And now, oh cool. So apparently that's what he looks like underneath. Now let's see how to do this. Like this, and then so that's there. And then it looks like it's saying okay, he's a bit stiff. And then Boom. Huh. Okay. His legs are gonna be like that. Alright. And then, according to this, you turn that around. Oh, you're supposed to turn the legs around first. Oops. I was in so much of a rush to transform him, I didn't notice that factor. And that's an aesthetic annoyance. The screws are on this side of the leg when he's turning into robot mode. According to this, you move the arms down like this. Probably gonna need a bit more practice on that. And they have a hole here, which connects to this peg here, and a peg here that fits in that hole there. Huh. Alright. Ah. And then you move this down. And that down. And now... And, by the way, that holds this stuff down, which explains why you can use two different effects in two different modes. Now... Okay. This goes like that. According to this, boom and boom. Ah, and then you turn the arm around like that. Oh. That's gonna need to be checked. And then you move this whole contraption down, it seems. And now... Oh. Okay. And then there's a little notch here that you grab and pull that down, and this one apparently has his head turned to the side. Let's see if I can actually fix that. And yeah. Let's see if I can show you a better view of him. And yeah. That's Dirt Boss in robot mode. And now the key goes here in case you weren't seeing earlier. Come on. There. Okay, let's see if I can... Oh. You only have to... Okay. It's only the right side that goes down. Here, I'll do this again and I'll show you. Wait a minute. Sorry, I'm trying to see if I can... Okay. But yeah. And it looks like you're going to be able to see through the window. And yeah, the head can turn. And it looks like there was an idea for light piping in the face. Which, for anyone who can't remember what that is, can't really show his face that well, but that's not an eye patch, that's like a cyborg targeting system. Electronic eye thing. But yeah. And now to transform back to disguise mode. But first, that's what I'm talking about. That little clip there goes into that there. See, this side has it, this other one doesn't. So okay. Oh, doing the wrong part of the instruction. Okay, move the head back and flip that back forward. And now move the arm down, or first you twist the arm saying this way around, you lift the arm up. If you actually do it right, that might help. Let me see. And then you turn the arms 360 degrees, I think, or maybe that's 180. I always forget what's that. And then you open those back up. Well, okay, looks like this peg on mine is a bit improperly molded. Should be able to get that fixed with a bit of filing down. I'll check that later. Not gonna do it now because I don't want to risk that. Anywho, flip that around like that. Then you turn the legs around like that, and then boop, boop, and then there you go. That's Dirt Boss for you. But yeah. Give me a second, guys. Sorry. It's hard to remember that. And it just... Let me see if I can... Oh my good gravy. I don't know if the camera's picking it up. Looks like it kind of is kind of innocent. But if you look closely, you can see what looks like a steering wheel and and that entire dashboard thing. Yeah, I think that's what it's called. But yeah, that's the Transformer Dirt Boss, Decepticon turned Autobot. Oh, also fun fact. Despite it having that, the Hasbro version does. The Takara Tommy or Tomy Takara or whatever, I can't for the life of me remember. Basically the Japanese version of it does not have that. And that's not even show accurate. That's not in the show at all. In fact, in the show, he was never officially called a Decepticon. He was just seen doing things with the Decepticons and being a downright jerk. But he never fully aligned himself with the Decepticons, per se. If anything, he was just the native bully that could really work with the Decepticons and... Oh. Sorry. I was just noticing that the game capture screen thing was not adjusted properly. So, yeah, that's really all there. That's really all there is to Dirt Boss. I must admit, in most cases, I'm not a fan of purple, but this dude makes it work. Just, he makes it work. That's all I can say. I'm more of a blue and green kind of guy. But they did make a Transformers animated version of him. That was on the TV show. But they never made a toy, but that one does have the purple and green as well, but reverse. In fact, he turns into a forklift and was the combination of a headmaster, you know what, I'm gonna quickly check that. But yeah, however, while I'm checking this, to answer your question, Red Reviews, I can't remember how much it was for. I think $30-something. But one of the few, but this time the price was almost, well, was almost kind of with about the same amount as normal. Maybe a few cents or whatnot different, but I don't know. Oh, that crap. Oh, also, there's a minicon named Dirt Boss that also technically, well, quote unquote, is in the Cybertron series, though it's actually in the toy line. So if you're looking for this, know that this is not the minicon version. And the minicon version is a completely different Transformer altogether. He actually turns into a racing van with like bulk power links compatibilities, and they have like several repaints from whatnot. And he comes in a bonus pack with both Red Alert and Landmine. And I don't mean Red Alert, Landmine, and Dirt Boss all in one. I mean more like you can get Red Alert with Dirt Boss as a bonus, or Landmine with Dirt Boss as a bonus. And he can combine with a minicon named Downshift and Mirage to form the Skyboom Shield, and I'm only mentioning that so you guys know. Now, they actually have their own bios. The one says Dirt Boss was sent to Velocitron under the protection of Red Alert in order to split the Road Assault team, name of the team that he's a member of, up to make it harder for Megatron to steal the entire team and reassemble the Skyboom Shield. Meanwhile, an alternate universe version of Dirt Boss fell through a rip in space-time and landed on Earth. He was found by Landmine, who took the grimy minicon under his wing. They probably get along great together. Now, I don't know if I'm actually going to get him or not. Because really it's just the same one from Armada, just in Cybertron packaging. But yeah, in the animated one, he was accidentally created by the fusion of a forklift, a headmaster unit, and an Allspark fragment. Which, if you watch the show, Allspark fragments caused the creation of so many different Transformers. Kind of also similar to certain things that happen in the Transformers movie series, but I won't get into that for spoiler options and age-inappropriate details and whatnot, and yeah. Well, maybe they aren't full-on age-inappropriate, but I'd rather not mention much about the movie in this video because, well, I mean, it is a PG-13 movie and does have some inappropriate context and whatnot, even a bit inappropriate for my age, in my opinion. Personally, I can't stand movies that even have so much as a cuss word in it, so even something like that I call age inappropriate. But moving forward, it also says, and I'm reading, that version can fire a small remote control device from his forehead tip with a drone that allows it to bore its way into other machines, Transformers included, giving Dirt Boss direct control of their motor functions. And if he really has to get his servos dirty, his stubby little legs are actually quite capable of delivering a brutal roundhouse. Now he's taking control of the other Constructicons and is going to make sure Detroit knows who's boss. And it also says, sick of having been bossed around back when he was nothing more than a simple machine, he decided that he's going to be given the orders from now on. But yeah. And yeah, there's a lot more other detail, but I can explain a bit more later, considering I do want to do some streams explaining Transformers a bit more detailed, and I have a few other side projects I want to work on involving that. So yeah, I can always take care of that later. But anywho, yeah, just ignore that ping. Well, I would say it's nothing, but that's a lie. But I don't want to clarify what it was exactly for privacy reasons, which I would say cannot speak today. Which I would say is, dang, I lost my train of thought. I would say I hope you guys understand, but I'm sure you do. I still do hope you do, but I just don't think it's necessary to be said. But anywho, bye for now, guys, and well, that's that. I don't know when I'll make another toy review. Depends on accessibility to toys and whatnot. But yeah, bye for now, and yeah. Okay, sorry, I was trying to decide how to do it, but